guys, how are you? It's so good to see you. And yeah, I feel like all I do is complain these days. I so want to have a positive video because all I do like now, I think, is tear down palettes. I know my hair looks really dry, I'm sorry. It needs conditioned. Okay, so what we're here to do today is to tear up this palette. Really? First it was the Jacqueline Hill palette. Then it was the Laura Mercier palette. Now here I am with the Swamp Queen palette. Now, this palette though is different. When I bought this, I kind of knew that possibly it was going to have too much glitter in it, and yeah, I was fully prepared to, be sending this to somebody else, but I just wanted to support Bunny. And the packaging on it, like everyone says, it's sleek, but it looks like wood. It's just the cutest packaging in the world. I mean, for her, right? For Swamp Queen. Look, shiny. When I got it, I said, Mary, because I went over there and I swatched. Of course, you know what swatches do. Absolutely nothing, because swatches don't look like when you put on your eyes with brushes. They just don't. In the spirit of Bunny, I want to say, I love Bunny. Okay, I love Grav3yard girl. I'm not lashing out against Bunny. Okay, Bunny's job isn't to go to Tarte factory and mix her own shadows and stuff. She can only tell them what colors she likes and stuff, and then they are responsible for putting out a good product. Okay, so here we go. Here's a pro. A pro is that we actually have the names on the inside of the palette that tell what each of these shades are. You cannot beat how cute the names of these are. These shades, then, everyone should know by now, are named because of things that have to do with Bunny. Every single thing in here, except for the mattes, and I'm kind of wondering if the mattes do too, has some form of glitter. And I know you've probably already been told, Sippy Sippy has got to be the worst offender of the lot, okay? It's full of, it's chocolate, it's brown, it's got gold glitter specks, that we can blow away. So here's what happens. Instead of it going onto your face, I'm pretty sure there's none on there. Yeah, they're gone. Okay, so what happens is then when you put this on your face, on your eyes, the gold glitter goes down here. It don't stay on your eyes. I was supposed to do a get ready with me with this palette, and I wanted to do that for you because I was quite certain that I could come up with a look for you. This is what I got, and that was my fourth try. I am so glad that you guys did not see me take this palette and do what I normally do, which is basically grab a palette. I've never used it before. We're going to get into it together. We're just going to, because you would have been surprised at my first three looks. The first look, I looked like someone beat me up. There was so much fallout. The first time I went through, I tried to use no primer. It was because I just got it. I mean, I normally don't do that, but I just got it. I was really excited, so I just wanted to see what will it look like, and so I just put some on. And I'm like, oh, that was late at night before I went to bed, and I'm like, oh, those didn't show up. Well, that's okay, because you don't have no eye primer on. Tomorrow you'll start over and you'll use eye primer. I'm assuming that this is supposed to be a bronzer, which is way orange for a bronzer. This is supposed to be the blush. This is supposed to be your highlighter. I decided that this great big pan, that these were also going to be eyeshadows. Yeah. I am wearing does this thing work as a blush, but I had to be very careful going in here so that I didn't end up in the glitter fest there to go onto my cheeks. I would never use that. That's way too orange. I can't believe that it's not way too orange for Bunny. But in any case, so I consider the entire palette eyeshadow. All of it. So the look that I ended up doing then is actually using the blush in the crease as I've tried all kinds of different things. I watched, when my first two attempts went bad, I went and I started watching the real beauty gurus take this palette that they all love so much and do fabulous looks with them. And I'm like, that isn't working. I'm doing exactly what you did, and that is not working. So now I will say here that Dog Man, I do actually like that shadow. I like Dog Man. But Natural Peaches, I can't tell you how many videos I've watched where the guru took a brush and went into their crease with that shade and it showed up. But it didn't show up on me. And Big Baby, you like these shadows, they don't show up on me. So on this eye look that I managed to do, I used Age Rewind on my eyelid. Then I powdered it down with Laura Mercier translucent powder. After that, I took, hang on, I can't read. Does this thing really work? Which is a blush, and took it into my crease. Because I knew that Natural Peaches wasn't going to work after having tried that on 3 different occasions. Because what I wanted to do was take Natural Peaches in the crease and then darken it up just a little bit with Dog Man. And use Sippy Sippy on the outer corner, but it just kept falling out to the point where I gave up. So, Uncommon and Sassy Bun both are pretty much ruined because I could not get any payoff at all unless I took it in with a wet brush, which rock panned it, and then I had to scrape it. Then I went on the outer corner with Man Cat and underneath, like just right there with Man Cat. I got Sippy Sippy wet and went underneath the rest of the way. And then after I had blended out the blush, then I took Big Baby and come up on top of that to blend it underneath my eyebrow. And then I got Sassy Bun wet and put that on my eyelid. And so that's how I finally ended up with this look for the 4th try. I'm very disappointed with the palette. That's okay. I knew that there was a good chance that I wouldn't be able to pull all these off and that I would then turn it over to my daughter or put it in for a giveaway for one of you guys. But frankly, I don't hate anybody enough to give them this. Here's a piece of garbage. I love you. Take this piece of garbage. And that is in no way saying anything bad about Bunny. Okay? This is on you, Tarte. But since I'm on this, Tarte, you don't need to turn around every 3 months and come out with another palette. How about you concentrate your time on working on a good palette, and then people will love it. You know, I don't understand why these companies are just bringing out these palettes, bam, bam, bam. It's like they're churning them out to try and, here's another new palette, and the quality is going downhill. Please don't do that. Please take longer to bring out a palette and then make it a good one. Okay, so that I don't see how this benefits your company for us to go all buy the palettes and then take them back because they're crap. So anyway, I'm not going to show you swatches from this palette because I really think that it's overdone. If you're watching this video about it, I'm sure I'm not the first video that you've seen. You've already seen these swatches. It just kind of makes me sad because I want to support the YouTubers that I really love. But, from the Jaclyn Hill collab and from this collab and the Gwen Stefani collab, what I learned was that I don't think that I will be buying products that are collabed again. You know what? I feel like if there's an eyeshadow palette that I have to start out from my eyelashes to my eyelid with a color tattoo or NYX white base or whatever to get the colors to stick and pop out, if you need eyeshadow under your eyeshadow in order for them to show up, then what good is that? I'm sorry because I don't want to say things that are hurtful, but she didn't make this. So Tarte, you should be ashamed of yourself. You used Bunny, okay? You basically took, because she has 7 million subscribers, you made a crappy palette, put her name on it, and then threw it out there for the world. And you think the rest of us are stupid and won't know good quality if we see it or not. And that's, I don't know what's more insulting, really. So I'm done buying these palettes that have the collabs on them. I want to support YouTube. I want YouTube to grow, and I think it's wonderful that they reach out. But then you stick their name on a crappy product, and that just makes everybody unhappy. So now I'm really unhappy about this palette. I was unhappy about the Jaclyn Hill palette, but the Gwen Stefani palette, I mean, initially I was thrilled to get it because I love Gwen Stefani, but you know, it's really not that special. And look at it. It did so terrible that it's on sale for like $35 now or something. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I'm sorry that I had to come and make this video and say all these things and probably cause a bunch of people to hate me. But we work hard for our money. Yeah. Anyway, if you're not having a blessed day, at least try to be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya. Bye.
Shiny. Yeah, it's The Shining. It trances me. The Shining does. Shiny. Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Okay, if you guys don't know what that is, you probably should go watch The Shining. Stay very long, even so. I had to come and touch these shadows up for this. This would be my fourth look. Okay, so you know how Kristen Gain does that thing where she's like, 4 looks, 1 palette? Okay, I did 4 hurts, 1 look. And the award for the chunkiest glitter in the world goes to Tarte Grav3yard Swamp Queen Palette Gator Wings. It's a glitter chunk fest. We could like get some primer, put it on our cheeks, and get glitter from Michael's and like sprinkle it on our face. Create a look, you know? So, well, that was really smart. You're an idiot. I almost dropped this on the floor. That would have been really bad. It would have really had to go to a graveyard. It would have been busted and had to go to a graveyard then. An alligator wouldn't have got its wings. I feel bad this alligator doesn't have its wings. Unless you want to be old lady glitter queen. Old lady glitter queen. Say that really fast. Say that really fast. Old lady glitter queen. Old lady glitter queen. Old lady glitter queen. Yeah. Mirror, mirror in the palette, what will you do when I get my mallet? Because I'm going to shatter your little pan with my mallet in my hand. Yeah. She works hard for money. So hard for money. She works hard for money, so you better not take it away. Yeah, that's not how that song goes either. I just like to make up my own stuff.